Hey, what's up everyone? It's Duncan from Overland Journals. Now, as we all would appreciate, space is a limiting factor for us when we go overlanding. There's so much we can carry in our 4Bs. And to me, I've found shopping in stores that are specifically aimed at hikers is quite a useful place to go and buy stuff. Now, why I say that is because if we think that space is a limiting factor for us, then think about people who go hiking. I mean, all they've got is the backpack that they carry, and that's about it. And they're going to carry everything in there, from their tents to food to first aid and everything else that they would require for a hiking trip. And I've got two products which I want to talk to you about in this video, which I got from a hiking store and which I found super useful. Welcome back everyone. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, because my channel is all about sharing my experiences in overlanding with the rest of the community. And for those of you who missed it, I launched a forum where we can all come together as a community and share information on my website. Now, I only launched it a week ago, and I'm super stoked because there's quite a number of people who have joined, and already there's quite a number of interesting conversations going on. And there's a whole lot of newbies to this lifestyle who are on the forum as well. And they've been asking questions, trying to get into the lifestyle. And there's a whole lot of others who are experienced in traveling who have been putting in their input. So it's exciting to see those conversations happening. If you don't know about the forum, or if you haven't joined already, please head on over to overland-journals.com, my website, and register. It's free of charge. And then head on over to the forum. All right, so today's video, as I said at the beginning, I love shopping at stores that are geared or aimed at the hiking community. Now, hikers, as I said, they have limited space. They're very weight conscious, and I find those products helps us as well. And in today's video, there's two products that I've been carrying for a while, so they're not brand new products in the marketplace. I've been using them for a while, and they've worked very well for us. And I thought I'll share those two products with you, and who knows, it might be useful to you. Now, keep in mind that everything I carry in the 4B, or the way the 4B is kitted out, is around two people. So that's me and a Johnny, for those of you who know us for a while. So what are the products I'm going to show is basically for two people. But then again, the whole idea behind it is get something that's be very weight conscious and space conscious. That's what I'm trying to say here. Also, before I just dive into it, I just want to mention to you, one of the ways I make a little bit of income for the work that I do on the channel is through the ads on Google, as well as I have an affiliate. I'm an affiliate for Amazon now, and for every product that gets sold, that I promote on my website and then it gets sold, I get a little commission. So a lot of the products I talk about here in my videos are listed on my website. And if you'd like to support me and it's a product that you think is useful to you, please use that link on my website to go and purchase that product. Doesn't cost you anything extra. I just earn a commission. Anyway, so today's video, one is this very ultra compact cooking set. So it's in here. It's pretty cool. And Johnny and I have been using this for quite a while now. And in here is pretty neat. You get a saucepan, or a frying pan actually. There you go. That's the frying pan, and it's built. It's got non-stick material, so that's pretty awesome. You don't have to use a lot of oil if you don't want to. So that's it. That's the handles fold back in. Then in here, this is pretty cool. I like this. So in here is one lid, two lids, and I'll show you what those two lids are for. And deep inside is the kettle. So let's start with that. So little kettle, perfectly good enough. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can put in about 3 to 4 cups in here. And again, for the two of us, ideal. There you go. So kettle, one saucepan, again with the folding handles, saucepan, all non-stick material, and a larger saucepan as well. So that's the lid for that one, and that's the lid for that. Now, cool thing is they're a bit like Russian dolls. So you fold the handles away, and there you go. That drops in there. Fold the handles. The kettle goes in there. The smaller lid goes in there, and then the larger lid goes in there. And then all this drops into the frying pan, and then that goes into this bag here. So this we found pretty useful for us. It practically stays permanently in the 4B, and we've used this, I think, for now almost 4 to 5 years of traveling, and it's worked very well for us. And it packs away very neatly. It takes up a very little footprint, as I said. So packing is very easy. It goes into one of the pull-out drawers in my drawer system, and it stays in there. That's it. So that's product number 1. Now product number 2 is this. Now this is not an essential. But it's something we keep in the 4B just in case. And also something the two of us do enjoy is going for hikes. Not seriously long hikes. We're not big into walking, to be very honest. But if there's a good walking trail and if we can get to places to see some amazing scenery and wildlife and bird life and all that kind of stuff, we will attempt it. We're not the greatest of it, but we do. So when we do go on a walk, and we carry bare essentials. And food is obviously one of those things that we require. So a lot of the time what we do is we don't really bother trying to cook while we are on a trek. In fact, before we go on a trip altogether, one of the things we do is pre-pack or pre-prepare food or pre-cook food, and then sort of portion them out into meals and then vacuum pack them. I know I do enjoy from time to time cooking while you're out there, the campfire cooking and that sort of thing. But to be quite honest, Ajani and I are not massively into cooking. We are more about enjoying a place and sightseeing as much as we can. And while we do a bit of cooking, we try and keep it to a minimum as possible. And that's probably why you don't see us doing any cooking videos. That's not us. So most of the time what we do is, depending on the trip that we're doing, we pre-cook and then pre-package them into vacuum packs. It's so much easier. Pull a packet out, warm it up, and food's ready in a matter of minutes. So if we go on a trip, like a hike, we carry a couple of those as well, just enough for whatever the meals that we require, along with snacks and stuff. And that's it. And me, I can't do without food. Food is my best friend. So, I need food. So that's the way we've done it for our convenience. Now, of course, you need to warm up the food sometimes. It's not always ideal having cold food, and you can't carry a stove or some kind of a heating system with you. It's just too much to carry. So what we also carry are these heating packs. Again, it's not a brand new product in the market. It's been around for a while. We've been carrying these for a while ourselves. And I just never got around to talking about it, but here we are doing it today. So it's a heating pack, and it's pretty neat, and I'll explain how it works. It's very simple. You heat your food or whatever. All you do is take one of these packets, drop it into a saucepan, pour a bit of water, which I'll do a demo just now, so keep watching, and then it boils, it heats it up according to the packet, and I've seen this in use because I've used it for a while. It goes up to about 90 degrees centigrade and really warms it up real quick. So now, of course, don't drop this into your food and then put water in there. That's not safe. Now, this particular brand that I have bought, the link is available down in the description as well as on my website store. It actually comes with 6 packets in this particular pack. You can buy different sizes of packs. It comes with 6 packets. They also send you one of these big pouches. Now, how this works is it's quite convenient. Is you can open it up, put your heat pack in there, pour the water in, and then what we do is we take one of our pre-packed or vacuum packed pre-cooked meal packets and drop it in here and seal it, and then leave it for about 10-15 minutes. So usually, you know, if we're at a campsite and while we're setting up the camp, we'll drop one in here or 2 packets in here and then leave it for about 15-20 minutes, and it warms up that food quite nicely. So that's one way to do it. Or alternatively, sometimes what we do is if we want to steam some veggies or just steam a pre-packed packet meal, then we'll take the appropriate saucepan out of here, drop the packet in there, drop the heating pack in there, and while that's warming up, I will drop in the pre-packed meal packet and close it and let it do its job in there. So yeah, so I'm going to do a demo and I'll show you how it works, and who knows, you might find it useful as well. So let's get down to doing that. Alright, so first thing I do is get my pot, obviously, and then get the heat pack, open it up, and get the heat pack from inside the pouch and drop it into the pot. Now once the heat pack is inside the pot, throw in a bit of water. Now they usually recommend about 150 milliliters of water. I don't bother to measure it, I just pour in a fair bit of water. And what we would normally do is once we've thrown in the water, we would also throw in one of our pre-packed, pre-cooked packets of meals in there. And then what we also do is get the steamer and have some veggies in there. Now for the demo, I just got carrots in there, but we'll probably put a whole lot more in there. And then leave it with the lid closed for a little while. Now it takes about 2 to 3 minutes, I think, for the heat pack to get activated. And then thereafter, about 15 minutes or so to, you know, get the water boiling and steam, and then get the whole meal prepared. Alright, so it was about 4 minutes for it to activate and then get the water boiling, and as you can see, it's already nicely steaming. And if I open up, there you go, so it's steaming my carrots away quite nicely. And if I had a packet of pre-cooked food in there, that would be boiling away quite well too. And as you can see, it's boiling away pretty well. And from experience, usually about, depending on ambient temperature and how much of quantity of food you've got in there, it'll vary between 20 to 25 minutes. It's not a fast cooker, it's a bit more on the slow side, but it does the job. So this doesn't replace flame cooking. To be honest, nothing tastes as good as flame cooking. In fact, the best form of cooking is open fire cooking on a fire pit. Nothing beats that. But this is a kind of convenience. We keep these packets in our 4B permanently, and if we're feeling too lazy to cook something, which in our case is most of the time, because we've had a long day and we want to have a good long big meal but too lazy to cook, we use one of these sometimes. So I hope you found it useful. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you got your own ways of conserving space and weight and getting convenience out, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to learn from everybody else. Also, don't forget to head on over to the forum and register, overland-journals.com. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscription button. Thanks for watching, everyone.